to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, hey. I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like you won't break me. I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Only up to about the 35. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Look at this Baltimore defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Jackson from the shotgun. And he goes down. The Raiders able to get to him. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Murray. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Trey McBride with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
No, we changed this.
First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. When you look at this defense, they enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go play action with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. The 17.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
4th down, here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Again, Jackson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 8 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body gets a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Ravens at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Here's Murray from midfield. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Throwing again, Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season and looking next on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
No, we changed it.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. Jackson. This short pass into the hands of the Joker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Throwing is Jackson. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Play fake. Murray. And this one quickly to Lamb. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 38 yards. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it will hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Hey, move! Yeah. We change it. Hey, report! Report! Hey!
They go play action now. Jackson. Touchdown Bears! David Njoku, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Ravens 17, Bears 14.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
At the 47-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Omaha. Biggest. Forward.
Now Murray. Short one here, caught by McBride. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey, green.
From the gun, Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
13.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Pass taken in. That is big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Ozzie, sit down. Hey, middle. Sit down.
Jackson. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Right back to Cook for another completion. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Murray now. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing now is Murray. Escaping the pressure. And they'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And that is taken in by Njoku. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now it's Jackson. Well, his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. James Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Bears 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
13. Hey, middle.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Here's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. Past the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around. And got his man complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Omaha. Big Ace open, Big Ace. Omaha.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and their big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Cook.
Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Bears' 3-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Trey McBride, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Yeah.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Jackson from the shotgun. 20. 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Now Lamar changing the play. Jackson's going to keep it.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
No question, he's so dangerous down here near the goal line. The safeties, they have to be involved in run support against a quarterback like this. And in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Jackson's going to hold on to it again.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal.
Pacheco is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A really nice nice gain of 25 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Murray now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Murray going to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Vita Vea. And they're to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. On first down there on a pickup of 25. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. To the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
I would go have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net, but I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip cream, let the paint don't dry. When you front, claim your sorry.
The Bears on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Jackson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Off to the races. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. 162 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
16-yard line.
To throw is Murray. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cook is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Murray now. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Trey McBride, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do it.
Gets by him and out of the daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really really good pickup of 28 yards.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket. He tucks it and goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Here's Pacheco.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Isaiah Pacheco with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's got this downfield to McBride.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now Murray. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Murray to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Murray looking to change the play here.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw. Murray. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Brian Thomas from 3 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Jackson now. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Milton Williams in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
3rd and 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Jackson. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. To throw is Jackson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Jackson to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Njoku, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the 2nd half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't he? He's going to want to know why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. To throw is Murray. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their